Don't film me! I'm Megan, and this is my very sexy assistant, Carolyn.
Oh, that's me. Oh, I should wash my hands again because I touched my hands.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Carolyn!
20 seconds under the sink.
If you get sick of the happy birthday song, you can sing the thong song.
Thong, 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 thong.
She got dumps like a truck. Guys like what? Big movie butt. All night long.
Oh, hello, Julie.
Hello, Gwen!
How delightful. Oh, I do miss live music.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I'm so glad that we could get a live performance of the thong song here at the IB Baking Challenge.
Oh, I'm so excited. We have our contestants back, Megan and Carolyn, and of course, as always, Rob is there too.
Well, someone needs to provide the pithy commentary.
Yes, with the witty comments. And I am so excited. We have some fantastic contestants today. And our theme is, I'm fine. It's fine. This is fine. Fine sugar.
Yes, that's right. Refined sugar, indeed. So we've had a busy week here at the Improv Boston. We've had quite a few shows that have happened right here on the Twitch.
That's true. We had Face Off, which had a very raunchy, very fun show last night. That was fun.
A little bit naughty.
Not indeed, but fun.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, our main stage on Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m.
Yes, we had main stage. You can check them out Fridays and Saturdays. Fantastic performances, truly innovative art. And of course, there's us.
Yes, us and the family show. We're both afternoon shows, and as you know, we are quite refined, quite family friendly.
Oh, we are indeed. However, if you do have little ones and you're looking for something to do, Saturdays at 4 p.m. is the family show, and they'll keep them all entertained. It's fun for the whole family.
Yes, now speaking of fun for the whole family and how appropriate we are or are not, why don't we check in again on the unrefined kitchen? Let's see the good work that they're doing.
So third takes it. You know what? Rule of three is comedy.
Is it?
Yeah,
dude.
That's a basic improv rule.
I thought it was like photography.
Oh, wow. Correcting each of those?
What? The rule of threes, like the three and the three. I'm Megan.
I'm Carolyn.
And today we are making Bon Appetit's best chocolate chip cookies. So the things we have are flour, baking soda, vanilla, butter, brown sugar, white sugar, and
a DVD of the X-Files, courtesy of Julie Carr.
Thanks, Julie!
Thanks, Julie!
So the first thing we're gonna do is take the flour, the baking soda, and the salt, and we are just gonna whisk it together in a large bowl.
Ooh, combine the dry, as they
Start
say.
with the flour,
Okay.
and then we're gonna do the salt and the baking soda.
Got it.
And you're gonna take this and do 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So 3 of those.
3 of these.
I really can't wait to see how they incorporate
Oh my god.
the X-Files into
Just a
this
pro tip,
recipe.
everyone, don't quarantine. It's the worst.
One.
Then we're gonna take the salt
Okay.
and we're gonna do 1 1/4 teaspoons. So you
Okay.
can grab the 1 teaspoon.
You know, Julie, I want to believe these are the best chocolate chips.
Was that an entire class? Just measurements?
No, that was a section of math. I had to stay at my teacher.
It's measuring. How did you? Okay.
I was really bad at it. Don't kill
I
my
can actually
husband and
relate
beat
to
him
this.
tigers.
Husbands.
Husbands.
You know there's plural. So go ahead and whisk that up with a
Okay.
spoon.
Tigerkin reference.
Over here, we've been letting the pan preheat because we are going to start browning butter. A whole ass stick of butter.
So family
I
friendly.
want to keep it at low-ish heat, so lower than it probably is. I'm trying to adjust right now.
Why do we brown
Just
butter?
let it
You know,
melt down,
sure, is
and then you're
brown
basically going to
butter
keep stirring it until it starts to get brown. And when it starts to get brown, that means all the moisture is coming out of the butter. and you're just, whoops, shit.
Ours is
Look at
weird.
us learning.
Yeah. Oh, sounds like things are really already going quite well for them in the
It's going
kitchen.
very well. It's going very well. And you know, what I love is this has become educational for us as well. I did not know that that is why butter is browned, and now I am that much the wiser.
Absolutely. You know, if there's one thing I've learned is that we like to reduce things a lot to keep the flavor, but remove the moisture. So it
Yeah.
appears that moisture is not good in baking, I suppose.
No, so I think the ideal would be something that is dry, very dry. Is a desert
Yes.
supposed to be tasty?
These are deep questions.
These are indeed.
You know who we should turn to for some of these answers to such deep questions
Oh,
is
good.
fan favorite Kat. Kat, thank you for joining us once again in the tent. You look stunning as always in your color coordinated apron. We're getting a new view of the kitchen.
Thank you, thank you. We have an alternative color here today, a nice sky blue. It's just so nice outside. I wanted to bring that color in a little bit. So I'm here with Loaf again.
Hello, Loaf.
Oh, and I just,
Hi, Loaf.
Loaf says hello. So for this week, I was inspired to make some sweet breakfast food items. for this week.
Ooh.
So I decided I made two things. One is I have mini pancakes because pancakes are cute and just fun and fine to make. And I also made some baked apple oatmeal. I'm going to use my fingers, but I washed my hands. So I'll come
I'm
up.
relieved to hear all of this. It looks delicious, and I can say with great authority, none of that coordinates with mayonnaise.
Yes.
No mayonnaise was used in these breakfast food items.
Kat, I'm so proud.
Shocking, I know. So I actually haven't tried them yet. I restrained myself from eating them this morning, and I wanted to try them on camera for the first time with you.
Oh, well, we're thrilled to have you joining us for this moment.
Thank you. So, actually, Gwen and Julie, should I try the pancake first or the baked apple oatmeal?
Ooh. You know what? Just at the sound of baked apple oatmeal, my mouth is watering.
All right. So I have
Samesies.
baked apple oatmeal it is, and I have a nice little fork here because I'm going to be so refined today.
Oh,
all right. Took a little bit of force to cut through, but that's all right.
Yes. You know what? It looks like it's deliciously dry in a good way. Oh no.
You know, it is a little dry. So I didn't have applesauce. I just relied on the raw apples. And it's definitely missing quite a bit of moisture. But you know what? That's nothing that mayonnaise can't fix.
No!
No! All right.
Is that a bigger container than...
So I know you were so worried that I had run out last week, but I didn't go outside because I found some in my pantry.
Do you have a stockpile of mayonnaise?
Absolutely. You know, even before the quarantine, I never wanted to run out of mayonnaise, and I'm so glad I was prepared. So here, I'm going
I don't understand how we missed that in her pocket. Oh, we don't need the close-up. You know...
Honestly, it adds the moisture. Yeah. Much better. Much better. Yeah, not bad at all. And the creaminess really, you know, brings out the, you know, when you make oatmeal with milk instead of water.
Uh-huh.
One more bite before I try the pancakes. All right. Do we have
This might be a wonderful time to go check on one of our Other bakers.
Yes, let's go check in. I believe we have Lauren back in the tent. Let's check in
Yeah,
with
and
Lauren. Mayo
I
list
can't
Lauren.
wait to. I can't wait to see your progress, Kat.
Hi, I'm Lauren, and today we're gonna make pink champagne cupcakes. I found this recipe on
Is that a different
lifeloveandsugar.com,
apron?
and we're gonna
That's the
use
woman.
flour, powdered sugar, vanilla sugar, sour cream, butter, milk, eggs, baking powder, salt, oil, vanilla, and whatever you're using for your pink champagne.
Oh.
Ooh.
Cupcakes are really fun to make for holidays. I wouldn't use real champagne. Whatever you have for sparkling wine that's cheap is fine. The first thing we're going to do is make our champagne reduction, which is 1.5 cups of champagne or sparkling wine that we're going to reduce down.
You know, Lauren's videos are half
Down to about 4 cups, so we get more of the flavor with less of the
So much
moisture.
reduction lately.
Okay, now we're going to take our sugar, our oil and vanilla, and our butter, and we're going to combine them.
sounds like quite the cocktail.
Now add in eggs one at a time. I've combined my dry ingredients and mixed them. I'm going to add half of this now. Next we're going to add our milk.
You know, she's really selling me on the prep cups for
Or
items.
sparkling wine reduction. We're going to save a little bit of it for the buttercream though.
Oh, I thought she'd say for a drink
Whatever
later.
recipe I'm making, I always add in sour cream, even if the recipe doesn't call for it.
No.
I can use butter and yeah, just better.
Is sour
So
cream
our batter
Lauren's
looks really
mayo?
good. We're going to start filling the cake tins. All right, so we have our cupcake trays filled, about 18 cupcakes, all about even. So we're going to put them into the oven now. Okay, so now we're going to start on our buttercream, which includes our butter, our powdered sugar, and what's remaining of our pink champagne or sparkling wine reduction.
Light and lovely.
Buttercream is just about done now, so you can start taking it out. So I have about half of my buttercream, and I'm going to be dyeing it pink.
This millennial pink, would you say?
Oh my good. Once again, Lauren has done it. That looks delicious.
Delicious. And you know what? A girl after my own heart. Chin chin.
Oh, chin chin indeed, Gwen. So Gwen, let's take a moment and talk about all of the exciting things that are happening at the Improv Boston. Ellen has given us a few notes in the chat to make sure we're saying Improv Boston so that everyone knows about how exciting things are at Improv Boston, but also how much you can contribute to Improv Boston just by watching and living your daily lives.
Absolutely. Now, Improv Boston is a wonderful comedy theatre in Central Square in Cambridge. And during this time, we're turning out online content, online shows. We're also offering online classes. Now, I've been taking
Yes, I have it. Yes, which class have you been taking?
I've been taking 10-minute playwriting, and I have to say it's been delightful.
Oh, that sounds thrilling. I have actually been taking a monologue class from, believe it or not, one of our celebrity chefs.
From Loaf?
Oh, no, I couldn't get into Loaf's class. I'm
Oh.
taking Lauren's class, and it's absolutely fantastic. And the good news is, even more classes are going to drop, as they say in the biz, tomorrow.
That's so exciting. I can't wait to get online and sign up for more. We hope that you'll join us as well. Lauren is a fantastic instructor, and our whole faculty is a wonderful resource for this time, truly bringing joy and community back into our lives.
Absolutely. There's classes on improv, sketch, music, writing, performance. I mean, really, anything you can imagine they've got right now.
What more could you ask for?
No more mayo, I suppose.
No more mayo. That's true. One could ask for no more mayo. Now, one thing I have to mention is that it is in fact Easter. And normally, my Easter traditions, I would, with my family, I'd be dyeing some eggs very intricately. However, in this time, one has to be resourceful. So we've created a little video, a little how-to, showing how I've handled my Easter traditions and suggestions as to how you too might recreate some Easter cheer. Chin chin.
And Gwen, thank you so much for your generosity in sharing. Let's all learn together, shall we?
All right,
Yeah.
everyone. It's Easter, and I don't know about you, but I'm missing some of my traditions. So we're gonna take a look around and we're gonna figure out how we can have Easter. All right, so the first thing we obviously need is an Easter bunny. Not a bunny. Still not a bunny. That's definitely a dog. You know what? Close enough. All right, now the second thing we need is Easter eggs. So let's get some eggs. So we got some eggs.
All right.
March 25th and January 24th. All right, let's get started. Now I don't have real egg dye, but what I do have is green food coloring, what I
Alright.
believe to be blue food coloring, and purple hair dye. Surprise! It was actually brown. Still not a bunny. So this is the end result.
Well, they look great.
It goes from
All three.
muted to non-existent, which feels about right for a quarantine Easter. All right, it's time to go find our eggs.
There they are. I found them.
There they are.
Wait,
So
I'm
quick
still
update.
confused.
I found the label on the food coloring and it was blue, but it is
Oh.
so old that it has turned brown. The more you know.
Learning.
Still not a bunny.
And she remains not a bunny.
I'm a bit flummoxed. I don't understand how you had purple, brown, and green, but you ended up with yellow, orange, and green.
Well, Julie, isn't that just the magic of Easter?
It truly is. It's the magic of Easter and the magic of film, I suppose.
Yes. Oh, speaking of
You
the
know-
magic of film,
I was very excited about that unintentional segue myself.
it was perfect. Look at you. Oh, truly, you are refining the art form to a new level.
It's true. People look at me and they think that is art.
That is art. Now, speaking of art, our resident art director, Benton, has submitted yet another groundbreaking moving film.
Truly magnificent. Let's check on it now. The banana bread, gluten-free.
Ooh, gluten.
Look at how moist that cake is.
Oh! Yes. Oh, back in the pan. Oh. And back in the oven. Is it twice baked? I'm beginning to sense a theme with Benton's art.
You know, I love it's telling a color story in the mixing.
Yes.
Feels like we're on a ride.
It does. It's almost right. How much time?
Slurp into the bottle. Unsludge. Ooh, almond butter.
Voice terminology here. Seduce.
Seduce egg. Unsmushed. That's really high level language there.
Yeah, feels good to say.
Ben's got a fan. Lauren in the chat says, these are so cool. Indeed, Lauren, indeed. Oh,
Perfectly wrapped bananas.
Benton really has a gift. He really, really does. I mean, honestly, I can't even imagine trying to do something like this.
No, I mean, I can barely make banana bread forwards.
Speaking of a gift, we are so lucky to have Improv Boston providing all of this live content for us on Twitch. I mean, so we talked about the main stage, we talked about Face Off and all of that, and I think we have some upcoming shows that are going to be announced and released in the coming weeks as well to look
We
forward to.
absolutely do, and I would love to speak a little bit about that. But first, I would like to let you know that one of the wonderful ways that you can donate to Improv Boston, you can go to improvboston.com/donate, but you can also choose Improv Boston as the charity you'd like to donate to through Amazon Smile program. And therefore, all your Amazon quarantine purchases will also benefit a fantastic cause.
Absolutely. And to do that, you want to search for the Improvisational Center of Boston. Doesn't that make us sound so very fancy?
It's so fancy. Oh, so posh. And one of our very poshest shows that is coming up is Late Night with Finger Puppet Charles Dickens. Oh, now, Julie, I know you have some feelings
Yes.
about Finger Puppet Charles Dickens, but you know what? We are really excited about the show. It's going to be fun. It's going to be new. It's going to be fresh. It's going to have puppets. And we're going to show you a clip submitted by our dear friend, Finger Puppet Charles Dickens.
Yes, that's right. Our
Friend, Julie.
friend. Here we go.
My name is Charles. Well, that's what some people call me. Ha! Finger Puppet Charles Dickens. I've entered the
Very dirty.
IB Challenge, and I am going to win, Julie the Car. You'll try to keep me from winning because of your deep-seated hatred / deep-seated sexual attraction to me. But I promise you, I will win with my baking skills. There's something on the pan. Quick, turn this off. We're making pancakes from a sourdough thing. Everything's fine. The first thing I did was make a sourdough starter. How did I do that? I did it in.
Yes, how did you do
I did it over here in this thing. I did it. No one else did it. I did it. Don't believe anyone who tells you they did it, because I did it. It's in this bowl. It's a sourdough that's starting. It's very exciting. Then come over here. Come on. Made the pancake batter. There it is right there. And I'm adding chocolate chips. Yeah, baby. Over here. Oh, there's chocolate chips on those pancakes. You can feel that melting in your mouth, can't you, Julie the Car? Yes, you're jealous of my work. I know you are. Look at it. So delicious. Look at those chocolate chips sitting on the top like, help me, I'm dying. I'm melting into the pancake.
Oh.
Yes. Look at those fluffy flapjacks. I swore a lot. I'm sorry. I shouldn't swear. I apologize. I've been drinking since 4 a.m. because time doesn't matter anymore. I'm fine. There's lots of sugar in there, and it's delicious. And if you look carefully, you can see my initials. F. There's a C. That's a P. And D for Dickens. Let me try these real quick. Delicious. Enjoy your pancakes as I enjoy mine. Get the camera off me.
Wow, it's quite aggressive making of pancakes.
That would imply that the finger puppet made the pancakes.
Did Finger Puppet Charles Dickens not make those pancakes?
Friends, this might be the first time in the history of the IB Baking Challenge that we've had a disqualification.
We have a scandal!
But I can say with absolute certainty that that is my sourdough starter, my pancakes, and also my loaf of bread that's slightly out of frame that I also made this week as I was managing my stress with all-purpose flour.
Oh, Julie. Julie, I'm so sorry.
No.
Julie.
I am the one who should be sorry. I am sorry to all of you that I let that puny, unhumorous, untalented, unintelligent puppet.
Julie, calm yourself. You're becoming, dare I say it, unpolite.
I'm so sorry. Gwen, I think the only thing that will pull me out of this spiral is talking to the ray of light in this baking show. Everyone knows who it is. Cat, come back. Where are you? Come back to the tent.
I am back. I am back. And you know, it just so happens that we didn't get a chance for me to try my pancakes. So I'm going to show you pancakes that I myself have truly baked.
Oh, good. Because we've had enough of cheaters on this show.
We are so lucky to have you, Cat. We truly are.
Thank you. Thank you. And you know, pancakes remind me of childhood and joy, right? And when I was younger, my father would decorate my pancakes and make them into all sorts of funny shapes. Now, I already cooked them, so they're already in nice little circles, but
they're precious.
For you, Julie.
Julie, avert your eyes, Julie. Oh.
Julie, for you, a smile.
Thank you.
And now,
I'm
of course,
swallowing vomit right now.
For you, Julie. Mmm.
Oh,
you know, I must admit they're a little dry like the oatmeal, so I'm gonna really get in with the mayo to give it that moistness, because we've had enough dryness today. Enough dryness.
We've had enough poor taste. We need your taste.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, I'm just gonna go straight from the bottle onto the pancake.
It's truly the most vile thing I've ever seen, but it looks like it tastes like home.
Oh, yes, it does taste like home, Julie. It does.
Oh, Cat, thank you. I've never been. My taste buds have never been more conflicted. But I appreciate you so much, and I know how much all of the fans appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To make these things.
I look forward to this every week, and it's just so wonderful to see your faces.
Well, we look forward to you every week.
We do.
Kat, we're going to let you enjoy your pancakes with your mayonnaise. And we're going to check back in on Lauren.
All right.
Thank you so much, Kat.
Thank you, Kat. Oh. Let's check in with Lauren.
Did I press play? I did.
You did.
Alright, so the cupcakes are out of the oven and the buttercream is in the fridge. We just need to wait for the cupcakes to cool before we can start frosting them.
Oh.
Alright, so my cupcakes have cooled, so I'm going to start pouring. Next, we're adding our vanilla buttercream into the center where we just poured.
Lauren?
I added the leftover white buttercream.
You know, I always wonder how the cream got inside. I thought you were just using pure force.
And for this one, I didn't just cut a hole. I added a little designer nub to the top.
Oh, designer nub.
She reminds me of Shannon in that she is both sweet and effervescent.
I just saw a dog.
Okay, and we're finished with our pink champagne cupcakes with buttercream frosting. You can see the white mixed with the pink makes it really look nice. And because we use a little nozzle top to make the little swirl design, they all look very unique and beautiful.
Truly, just like all of our contestants.
Yes,
So now,
and beautiful, each and every one, including finger puppet.
All right, let's not go that far.
Oh, look at your room. Makes me feel as though I have tasted it as well.
Oh, Lauren is such a delight with her videos. You know, every time she tastes it, I believe her. That looks so good.
She does, and she's inspired me to have another glass. Chin chin.
Oh, you absolutely deserve it, Gwen.
Oh, you know what? We haven't heard from Megan and that crew in a while. Let's go check in on
yes.
what they're making.
Let's see how things are in the unrefined kitchen.
Yes.
I've done something. Is it
You've done
playing?
We're waiting.
There we go.
Browning.
Maybe it's haunted. Like the X-Files. Alright. Get a whole
This
ass
recipe
egg.
calls for a whole egg and 2 egg yolks.
Ooh.
Amazing.
What will you do with the body?
Don't forget to compost. Somerville cares.
And now I'm gonna try and separate the egg yolk. It's not gonna go very well, but here we are.
Dun, dun, dun.
Confidence, Megan. Confidence.
Dun, dun, dun. Egg yolks are separated by Megan. Da, 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 da.
Who knew we'd get a
Now
whole
I'm gonna dry my
concert
hands
from them
because
today?
I'm covered in egg
I
yolk.
know.
Is this what they do in the X-Files? When they get ghost goo on them, is they dry their hands?
You
I'm
know,
gonna have you take
I don't know if
the remaining
Carolyn
butter
realizes this,
and cut
but
it
they
into
really
small
have an
pieces.
opportunity for plugging advertisements into
That's
things.
perfect.
Last week it was
What happened to
Improv
the rest of
Boston.
it?
This week it was the X-Files.
It was sitting out for a long time.
Oh.
So we are going to add the sugar and the eggs to this, whisk it together, and then add this whole ass thing to the dry mixture.
We're using a whole ass stick of butter. We're using a whole ass bowl of things.
LeBron James.
Is she just saying names?
And I'm gonna start
basketball
stirring this, and
players?
once it's incorporated, do you want to go ahead and add in the egg yolks?
Yes.
And you can go ahead and add in the vanilla as well.
Bam.
I'm
Oh no! This has been, dare I say, the most eventful yet episode of Baking Challenge.
I mean, honestly, the entire thing has been rife with scandal and drama. Who knew?
Mm.
Well, we have to go back in. We have to find out how this ends.
I have to find out how this ends. And you know what? Before we do, if you enjoy this show, we hope that you will be a part of our show. And we hope that you also consider donating to Improv Boston at improvboston.com/donate. It helps support us and the wonderful theater that we work for that does such good work, including doing shows at Boston Children's Hospital and bringing laughter to those who need it.
Absolutely. And we simply cannot wait until we can see you all in person. But until then, please continue watching us on the Twitch and supporting us that way. Speaking of support, we have to find out how this ends. Who knows? The bowl has been, the bowl's been dropped in the bowl. Let's see what's next.
pour the wet mixture into the dry mixture while Carolyn folds it with a rubber spatula.
Oh, that was a plot twist. A rubber spatula.
I'm adding the chocolate chips slowly while they continue to fold the dough.
This is a group effort.
It's raining chips.
Those are beautiful
All
chips.
They are.
Oh, you wrapped it like a present.
Or a little child. Swaddled.
Chocolate chip cookie dough. We're gonna put
Good
it
work,
in
Carolyn,
the fridge
in the
for
background.
1 hour.
Yes.
Oh my god, where am I going? So it's an hour later. I took a nap, and I'm still
I
getting up.
didn't.
So we're gonna take the dough out of the fridge, divide it, and then start rolling it into balls and putting it on the cookie sheet. Now we're gonna get the dough, divide it. It should be much firmer, which it is.
So in order to roll it into balls, it needs to be firm.
Here we go.
Yes. Balls must be firm.
Are you gonna
Those are
cookie sheets?
large
We'll just do it
balls.
back to
only
back.
have one.
Oh,
Oh, you only
Carolyn's
have
about
one?
to do something I recently learned.
I don't know.
What do you think this is? Bon appetit?
I'm just saying, I have 3 cookie sheets at home.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, content warning.
Content warning.
Those are
So
some salty ass
if
cookies.
you sprinkle
Oh my
salt
God.
on, it's just like a perfect little bite at the end.
Do you want to like? Oh,
Do you want to say anything about
You
it,
know what I
Megan, or-
love about this crew is that baking
Oh,
isn't
nice cookie. I'm gonna put
sport
it
with them.
That's it. After
It's a group
15
activity,
minutes
I
at
love it.
350 degrees,
Though
we are going to
truly,
take the
I think
cookies
I
out
only
and
have
let them
one
cool.
baking sheet. How many?
So anyway, everyone grab a cookie.
There's that stranger again.
Do you want one? Or you want
Do they know
They
that
just
Oh my god.
they do all the hard work, and then this person shows up time for the taste test.
That's
This
true.
is so
Oh, you know who that is, though.
Thanks
I
for
don't.
coming to
That's why I'm
another episode
asking.
of Unrefined Kitchen. Another special shout out to Julie Carr for getting us the X-Files. I'm really excited to see this household of mutants come together under one roof
That's
to learn
not
how to
how-
become
that's not how that
superheroes. No?
That's not the X-Files.
I'm really excited for
Teenage Mutant X-Files.
Oh my god.
Oh, well.
That contribution, the musical contribution right there, was worth a cookie. It was.
So for those of you that didn't join us last week, you can first of all watch the video, also by visiting Twitch, but also what you need to know is that Carolyn revealed last week that they had never seen X-Files, and I had to remedy that. So I hopped on smile.amazon.com and I found the cheapest used copy I could find, but a portion of my purchase went to Improv Boston because I had designated them my charity as the Improvisational Center of Boston.
Yes, so Julie is doing her part, and you can also do your part should you be making purchases through Amazon Smile. Now, you can also be part of our show. We'll be turning out this recording and also a Google Doc that you can fill out and come join us via video or via Zoom. We would love to have you here. I think we have one more contestant to check back in with.
Let's check back in on Kat. Come on back to the tent, Kat.
Thank you.
And Loaf.
Thank you. Yes, I was just so inspired to have Loaf on their favorite mode of transportation, a baking sheets.
Oh.
So they can just come right up to camera and back.
Oh my god. Well, I'm so glad you and Loaf are here because it's time for us to start talking about all the awards for this week.
Oh, do I get to stay on camera for this part?
Sure.
Let's have you and Loaf join us. Excellent. Now, Julie, I believe the first award is going to the most sweet and bubbly, both in contestant and in baked good. And that award, of course, goes to Miss Lauren.
Yes, absolutely. Now, our second award goes to someone very special to me, and this goes to, in my opinion, my favorite duo on this entire thing. And you know, the product that they're putting out, nothing more high quality. There's nothing more, and that duo is Cat and Loaf.
Yes.
You are celebratory mayonnaise as always. Oh, Thank you.
You'd think I'd be prepared by this point.
I had a brief moment where the mayonnaise was charming, but I've returned back to my normal.
Oh my goodness.
Kat, if you were to offer a reward, who would you offer an award to for the IB Baking Challenge?
Oh, well, let's see. I know we've already lauded their cinematography skills, but I think this week their color story was most impeccable, with shades of Loaf's favorite color, yellow and browns. So I'd give the best color story award to Benton this week.
Yes. Lovely.
Absolutely stunning.
Oh, now I have an award to give. Now, Julie, I know that they were qualified from the official awards. However, I know. However, I'm going to give the most polarizing personality award to Finger Puppet Charles Dickens. Some love Finger Puppet Charles Dickens, some feel otherwise. If you love Finger Puppet Charles Dickens, you can check out their show, Late Night with Finger Puppet Charles Dickens.
You cannot. Oh, you cannot.
Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, 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 clap. And of course, I think we all have to agree, everyone's favorite team, the Unrefined Kitchen, produced rivaling content that, really the Food Network can't compete with this.
Not
It's
at all.
quite lovely.
No.
They even have their own product placement.
Truly, does the Food Network plug the X-Files? I think not.
No, they are missing out. And it's time to announce our big winner from last week.
Oh, the suspense. I'm going to cut my video just in case.
Now,
Julie, will you do the honors?
I will do the honors. Now, I don't have a photograph of it, but I have to say that one of our bakers last week inspired me to try that recipe.
Oh, goodness.
And can I just say, the pizza ring was delicious.
Oh, let's give a big clap to the Unrefined Kitchen.
Congratulations to the Unrefined Kitchen.
I love that.
We are truly lucky to have all of our guests join us, whether they're new guests or returning favorites. We are so lucky and grateful for all of you in this community, and we hope that more of you join us for our future shows.
Yes, we do. Oh, I'm going to give myself a little more.
I liked how when you held that up, not only did I realize you haven't been drinking champagne this whole time, but also I could see the caption that said sheep bleating.
Sheep bleating, indeed. My little sheep love. Little sweetheart.
And so, as this episode of the IB Baking Challenge comes to a beautiful close yet again, it's time for us to thank the hero of our show. And behind the scenes, running all of the tech. And so this week, yet again, we've chosen another video to celebrate you, Matt.
In your honor, Matt.
And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. And
goodbye, everyone. We'll see you next week.
And you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong. And you'll finally see
our theme for next week. Our theme for next week is do not go outside. Don't